YouTubers are sharing how much money they make through ads, and it might not be as much as you think. Welcome back to What's Trending. I'm Martine Bierman. Make sure to subscribe for more stories about people who make that money. Or don't. About a year and a half ago, YouTube started going through what's become known as the adpocalypse.
Some inflammatory articles are posted about how major brands are being advertised on top of very vile YouTube videos. A bunch of advertisers, fearing backlash, removed their ads entirely from YouTube, and during this period, every YouTuber saw a decrease in revenue.
And it's put an even tighter squeeze on creators who are looking to try and make a living off of their videos. Megastar YouTuber James Charles recently brought up the pay gap between traditional celebrities and YouTubers. He tweeted, "YouTubers bring the same assets to the table, if not more, because in most cases we're more easily accessible to our followers, yet we're paid a fraction by advertisers and still not taken seriously by brands or media. It's frustrating." Not to mention the fact that YouTubers are responsible for writing, producing, editing, coming up with crew, lighting, all the different aspects of the content that they create. And many YouTubers agree and have been sharing the exact amount of money that they've earned through their channels. One of the only creators who's generally pleased with their earnings is entrepreneur and marketing strategist Jillian Perkins, who published a video about how she makes money on YouTube when she had only 30,000 followers.
But overall, like if you take this middle point, on this particular day, I made $88. And I would say that's probably kind of an average amount that I make per day. So maybe about $80 to $90 per day from my videos. What you have to consider here is that I spend only about 40 hours per month working on my YouTube channel.
And she makes about $2,000 a month on her channel, working about 10 hours a week. And sadly, not all creators are that fortunate. Tubes, who has under 6,000 followers, recently hit 1 million total views and revealed to his audience how much he'd earned in that time.
$398. Woo! Wait, that's terrible.
He credits his relatively low total to the short running time of his videos and showed that his top performing video only got 81 cents per 1,000 views. For those of you out there who want to get rich doing YouTube, with that rate of revenue, he'd need 1.2 billion views to earn $1 million. ASMR YouTuber River shared their revenue after being monetized for just over a month.
My estimated revenue for August so far is $700.36. So from the date that I got monetized, 26th of June, to date, I've made approximately $1,589.86. So it's still small change, it's still pocket money, but it's not something to be scoffed at.
So it's definitely not enough to make a living as a growing channel, or even if you're a YouTuber with like 100,000 followers and you're fully established. But what about the channels with millions of subscribers? The Fitness Marshal has 1.3 million subscribers and recently published his own video revealing how much he makes from YouTube.
Is $17,894.73. So that's my gross. With a YouTube network, they take a percentage. Then, since I'm self-employed, I have a 30% self-employment tax. So after all those cuts, I'm left with $11,274.01 for 4 years of work.
That's remarkably low because the Fitness Marshal is a dance and fitness channel, which means they use music that's owned by major record labels, which means that the music companies get all of the money. And I guess it makes sense since they're creating around something that's owned by somebody else. But what are you supposed to do if you're dancing and choreographing? Silence? I don't know. And I'm sure it does a great job for the song and for the music because it's advertising for those companies. But ultimately, with all of that said, it does put creators in a bit of a bind. I guess it would be a little bit like that one time when we tried to show you the In My Feelings challenge and we did it to this awesome piece of music. And that's why YouTubers sell merch or go on tour, do meet and greets. The content that they do for you guys is just kind of a way to keep people engaged so that ultimately you'll feed the machine and pay to see their tours and buy the merchandise. So what do you guys think? If a YouTuber produces, writes, edits, does everything for their video, do you think they should be earning as much as mainstream performers? Let us know in the comments, and for more trends, head to whatstrending.com.